Mork Kenji never winter.
Hey guys, Mork Kenji here. Welcome to Mork Kenji channel. So today I want to share some of my update. After a long time I didn't update this game. I'm still playing this game, don't worry. But I'm not that hardcore player of the Neverwinter after the changes of mod 16. So this is the new campaign mod 16. I just finished it. And let's check it out, my new Paladin. Alright, so let's check the stats. And this is my level 80. Total item level is 23,273. The stats right now is average. My power is 124,000 around. The only that I didn't get average is awareness and deflect and accuracy is only 40,000 above. Still need to upgrade, um, but I'm very satisfied with this paladin, and my HP is around 455 so you need to maximize it to 500,000. I'm still looking for the enchantment still, but I'm not that hardcore player, so I'm just very casual in this game. So if you want to see what my setup is, this is what I'm doing right now. After finish the campaign, I also go to the expeditions. So my head, I'm using the mermaid soup bowl. That is extraordinary fury. When you kill enemy, your damage increase by 5%. Other than that, you can use other uh, armor such as this one, Discuss of the Wanted. You get the 150 critical strike, or this canino coral coif. So both you can get in the expedition. So it's about your RNG. If you drop it, then you can use it. But I love this one. Next one is my armor. I'm using the shattered plate of the fallen, also from the expedition. You can get 125 power every 5 seconds, but if you stay combat in longer than 2 minutes, the ability will no longer be active. Next, for arms, I'm using crash guards. Leader's might gains 250 power, but you can use other than that, Cork Rock Gutless that give you defense, or another one is this one I'm not recommended. This is for golden steel, but it's very easy to get in the expedition. Next, for feet I use gilded spike gaiters. This is get from the shop, I think. I don't remember, from the rock that you drop it from ME, then you buy it from the shop. So this is very random because it's very 1000 item level, so I need that. So I get lots of other armor from expeditions such as this one, gauntlet boots, hard rock kickers. If you want, for this game, I think the changes is too many changes, and the equipment is like easy to get, especially when you finish the campaign and you can go to expedition, and when you use the uh, runestone and you get your RNG is okay, then you can get any of this what do you call it, all this armor. So all the Belvia armor is not that good, so go finish the campaign and just find the item in the expedition. For waist, I'm using the watch shirt of Spy Guild. This is, you can buy it at the shops. And next, for torso, I'm also using the assault torso of the Spy Guild. Also, you can buy at the shops. and I'm still using a low artifact set, um, because I'm still didn't get yet for my. I'm still collecting the Waven set, so I'm still using the thirst set. This set is not that good in this mod 16. You better change it. So okay, because this change when you have shield of temper HP, your power is increased 1000 only. So this is very low. Uh, what do you call it? Not that good for mod 16 uh, build. So alright, for the ring, I'm using the assault ring of the spy guild. You can buy at the shops. And another one is also the red ring of the spy guild. Also, you can buy at the shops. Anyway, this is how my setup are. This one I'm using an alabaster long sword. Not that a good sword, but for starter for this mod, you can get it from the RNG using ME. So the alabaster long sword set, if you use the set, you get the at the start of combat, your power and critical strike will be increased by 1% for every enemy you face when starting combat to a max of 10% of 10 seconds, infecting only one enemy, blah 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 blah, but not that okay. So I will recommend it something more to get it, but it's a bit difficult because you need to go to the new dungeon. Alright, so this is the Cavendish Dexter shops. So I buy here some of the equipment that I want. For starting, maybe you can use the scale mail of the guild. This is okay, very high item level. So this is the ring that I buy from here, and we can see that the mountain collections, they have item levels very high. And why you need a high item level is because I'm collecting my HP. So the higher item level, the more HP you get, and the better item you get, right? So if you have go to the loam or for the dungeon, this is one of the best weapon set. This is a burn shade mace. If you are hit heal with 50%, your maximum hit point in single blow, your power and defense will increase 5% for 10 seconds. I think this is better than the Albuster, but for time being, I'm just using the Albuster because it's free and I'm not that uh, going to the dungeons too much. Alright, this is how it look, the shield. And not bad for the shield, but I like the Albuster more design shield because it's like very nice. Alright, so for deep, you need to go to the dungeon to get the currency, but I don't know, these games, I'm not that very hardcore for these games anymore, but I'm playing this as a casual player right now. Alright, so now we must studying about the what are my rotations I'm using around this new mod 16 Paladin. Oh, before this, I want to give you where is the one shops that I buy. Yes, this is the Zog shops that you can use from the expedition stone. Then you can trade here. So with this chest, you buy this chest and you can get a piece of level of artifacts one, or a variety pet, and chances to get some random equipment. I got my shoes in here, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. I got the shoes from these shops. Alright, so next, what else we have to discuss about the Paladin. So all right, let's check the campaign. So if you finish the campaign under mountain and you can buy, go to the store, and this is some that I will have to must collect this. This Waven Venom is very good set to use. When you use daily power, create rune of the ground 6 second and permanent enemy first name for 500 power and 500 armor pen and increase outgoing damage. But this is a I think this is good for Paladin, so I'm thinking that I want to use this set. So you need to collect all the what do you call it? Um, the gold there. So it's very difficult because you have to play every day expedition to get this currency. All right. This one another one set. But this is more like defense and deflection. If you want to go to the for the armor armament set, if you want, if you think that your deflection are low and your defense are low, so you better get this. But I prefer the other ones to get the power and armor pen. All right, so mm, what I think about this game for the new rotations. Okay, I'm using Radiant Slam for my at will, and Shield Strike also still using Shield Strike for my at will. It's very good and very powerful. Then I'm using Sacred Weapon combined with Smite, and the third one is Renders Avenger. If I'm using this one is I'm using if I'm soloing or I'm doing a DPS. But if I'm in the group, I will use Absolutions. Or yeah, Absolution is very good because you can decrease your damage. Decrease damage taken by 20%, but only 8 seconds. So stupid. I'm not sure why this. But okay, another one is I'm using a Burning Light, a counter. Very good. I can stun effect. Alright, I'm not using anymore this Divine Judgment because it's a single hit. So I'm using the Radiant Charge. Very beautiful. This one is nice. I like the animations of the Radiant Charge. Another one is I'm using a Shield of Fates. You can increase healing and decrease damage. So this is a good daily rather than Divine Protector. I never use this one because I don't know, because it's changed a lot of this game. Another one is Heroism. You can use Heroism for maximum health. This is for your restore for 20% maximum health. Alright, for aura, for a class feature, I'm using this Divinity 10%. This one is a Composure class features. And another one is I'm using Grand Smite to add effect in placing you at the top of the thread. So I'm using a Smite to get a thread. So this is a good aura. Alright, next is a feat. The first one I'm taking is a Sacred Shield. The second one is I'm using the what is called a burning light, burning vengeance. So because I'm using the burning light, so you have to use this. If you don't use a lot of burning lights, just take others. All right. So here, oh, okay, Demon Elite is here. Hi, Demon. So here is how you charge your burning light. So you have a shield in front of you, but if the mobs attack you from the back, you get the hit. So stupid, right? Next one is my feat. Alright, the Divine Pursuit, a counter power which costs Divinity now grant causing at will. So I'm using that one. The fourth one I'm using, yes, because you at will giving you divinity. So the fourth one is I'm using the shatting light because I'm using the shield of fate. So I'm using this one. I'm not using the up one, right? Whenever you heal party member and the shield of fate or no, heal 50% the value of heal. So okay, I'm thinking of I'm doing this tank heal style. So all right, the last one is I'm using this undying champion. I'm not using this butterfly, this angelic style. I'm using this undying champion feat. So this is how it look like. Yeah, this is 100 360. You can get the shield, but your divinity is finished. But this one is beautiful. I like this one when I'm tanking big mobs. So when you, but it's rooted. This one is stupid also, because when you have this big shield, you are rooted. You cannot go anywhere. Demon Elite also looking at me right now. I need to shout out to my friends here, Demon Elite, who helped me a lot and invite me to this guild. Uh, thank you so much. So this is how you shield when you use a burning light. Okay, so what next? Alright, let's check artifacts. So I'm using this one, it's very cute. Gon's Evil Creations. I think it's a good artifact for time right now. Alright, now we can check for companion. I'm using this healer. Yeah, why I'm using this heal, because I like how he heal everyone, and I can, when I'm tank, I also need a heal, and I also get a stupid heal from others from DC that can give me a good heal. Okay, other than that, what do you call it, apprentice, you can use lion, but I'm not thinking that this lion is good enough for a tank, but it's okay for time being. You can use this. I'm still searching for the best companion. Alright, the other one is the Angel of Protection. Alright, why I'm taking I'm using this Angel of Protection. If you can see, his power can heal the summoners. Some summoner less damage, 5% damage. The companion expertise has further refined role increasing, okay, blah blah blah, and take more than 5% of your maximum hit damage, increase half of incoming damage 10 seconds. This may take only piece of kittens. So it help you, alright, when you become a tank, it help you a lot when you're using this angel protection. I'm using this counter track, sorry. And this is some of my offense that I'm using is empower, so I'm really need to help lots of HP, but my empower, the highest is rank 13. So alright, the next one is companion bonus. I'm using this defense. Any defense is good. So this 12 is only this one I got. For offense power, I'm using the raptor. For if you in the group, is very good. Or you can use the November guard. You can get the 6% out healing bonus and awareness. Yes, you need the healings a lot actually when you tank, because you are so squishy also. Next, let's check it out. Other than the new one, wait, sorry. Okay, so check for the defense power. I'm using the Druid Wisdom to give you 12k maximum HP and critical avoidance. Defense power again, I'm using another one is Mighty Insight. That one is what is called the stone. and the last one utility I'm using the HP. But this is not that okay. Alright, let's check it out. From my mount, I'm using the Arcane Whirlwind, 10,000 power. So this is my stable, my insignia bonus. I'm using Gladius Guile, move fast, survival blessing. When you deflect, receive heal. Barbarian Reverie, critical strike, receive heal. Wonder Fortune, defeating enemy, get chance to drop reward. And Shepherd Devotion, when you use the power, your teammates are buff. So there's a lot of changes from what 14 to 15 to 16, and there's a lots of AD you need to use to upgrade your paladin. So I don't know, guys. I'm I'm aware that this game is uh, changed too much, especially for the tank, and your style of using paladin is also changing. So you need to use so much shield in your tanking, and your absolution, you don't have any temple rats, you don't have any temper hits anymore. So you need to get your HP as high as possible, your defense, and and I'm I'm learning that some of the crit can make your uh in make your heal. So when you tank, you need to use a shield a lot. You strike with at will, then you stop a bit, then you shield, then you threat again and you shield. So this is how you tank much of the mobs, and let the other player do their job, the DPS, and hopefully you will survive this game and you get the threat, and you help people, help the mobs threat you, and hopefully you survive and not dying. So I also find that heal is not that good on this game. The DC and the Paladin heal is not that strong like before, so I cannot rely on them. So you need some of your, you need potions, and you need a lots of changes for this game. Very very changes, especially when you are tanking. I know that even though your health is higher than other player, around 500k, but I don't know. This game is not that what I'm concerned that someday people will stop playing this game. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe hopefully they change a bit the games after this. I'm not sure. All right. So this is my some of my or you call it not a guide, more like a guide to for a new player. So if you want to tank, maybe you go to the expedition as soon as possible and finish the campaign. Then you go to expedition with your friends, and you get the armor and the weapon. Okay, guys, I think I will share you more in the current time about the Neverwinter, about the Paladin. But like I said, I'm not an hardcore anymore. I'm just playing just simple and just what do you call it? Um, just a regular player right now. But I'm sharing what I'm knowing about Paladin, and I'm still studying this Paladin. Okay, okay, guys. This is a long video. I hope you guys like it. Do subscribe and give it thumbs up. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
to its treasures.